I, Dr. Paul Browning, swear by Almighty God that the evidence I give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Mum, what are they playing at?
Shut up.
Came across Mercedes Fisher when she was admitted on June 26th, having sustained a stab wound to the abdomen.
Yes, she'd had surgery and was in recovery, and was doing well, considering the extent of her injury.
I'd like to show the court some CCTV footage that we've obtained. Now, this was recorded on June 29th, when Miss Fisher was visited at Dee Valley by her friend, Lindsay Nolan. Is that you in the back of shot, Dr. Browning?
It is.
So you were party to this conversation?
Yes.
Could you clearly hear the conversation between the two women?
I could, yes.
Can you tell the court what was being said, remembering that you are under oath?
Lindsay was pleading with Mercedes to tell the police that Riley had stabbed her. That she had to name him, because Mitzi had been arrested.
Go on.
Then I heard Mercedes refuse. She told Lindsay that she was scared of Riley, and that she was worried that if she reported him, he would come after her again. She said she was terrified Riley was going to kill her.
Started to show your face again, have you? That's brave. Or stupid.
Your cousin is in there trying to pin her crimes on a dead man, and you've got the cheek to call me stupid.
I'm only saying, if you knew what was best for you.
I'd what?
We're not going to let anything else happen to our Mercy. She is coming home with us today, so you can forget this stupid little bond you've got with Auntie Myra, and you can forget going in there trying to throw our Mercy off.
Theresa, she's lying through her back teeth.
So
I'm going to put a stop to it.
Oh, you can try all you want. Do you know what? There's no point in trying to fight anymore, because this thing's bigger than you now.
Dates was Miss Fisher in when talking to Miss Nolan?
Obviously, she'd just been through an ordeal, so she was in shock because of that. But she was also panicky, shaken. I'd say desperate.
Desperate? For what?
For Lindsay to keep her secret about Riley's attack on Mitzi and Minerva. But in particular, she was begging Lindsay not to say anything about him having stabbed her.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. You can't be taking this seriously.
Okay, quieten down.
He's just trying to save his own skin. He's trying to save his own skin and hers.
I said enough. Quite frankly, this is getting ludicrous. If there's any more noise or disruption from the public gallery, then those responsible will be removed. The jury will disregard that outburst. Mr. McGinn.
What was the outcome of this conversation?
Lindsay agreed to keep quiet. She seemed worried for her friend.
And then, only hours later, Lindsay Nolan was found murdered.
Sadly, yes.
You were the first on the scene to attempt resuscitation.
That's right.
But despite this valiant attempt to save her life, you were subsequently charged with her murder.
Yes.
But you maintain your innocence.
Yes, of course. I did not kill Lindsay Nolan.
He seems like a nice young man.
So, just to be clear, you heard a confession from Ms. Fisher to Ms. Nolan stating that Mr. Costello had stabbed her. And then, mere hours later, Ms. Nolan herself was murdered.
No.
Right. Let's nip this in the bud before we have another onslaught of histrionics. Bailiff, would you escort the two women who are standing out of here, please?
Always got to be the centre of attention, that one.
Mr. McGinn.
Are you aware of any circumstances that could justify Miss Fisher's fear of Mr. Costello?
I certainly am. Riley made an attempt on her life, which she confessed to Lindsay. Then, mysteriously, her confidant was found murdered. I believe Mercedes behaved in a perfectly reasonable way given the circumstances.
Miss Fisher lovers before or after the stabbing incident?
Both.
Both. So, as her partner, your instinct would have been to protect her. Mr. Browning?
Yes, of course. Within the parameters of the law, naturally.
Naturally. Although I must say, the mere suggestion that Riley Costello murdered Lindsay Nolan is very much in your interests, isn't it?
You could say that, I suppose. I'm only here to report what I heard.
And if you did indeed believe that Riley stabbed your partner, why did you not take this information to the police?
It wasn't my place to get involved.
Really? A man took a knife and supposedly plunged it into your girlfriend's stomach, and you didn't think it was your place?
It was a complicated situation.
It was fabrication.
No.
First, Miss Fisher blames it on Anne Miniver, and then when she is acquitted, she blames it on Mr. Costello.
Mercedes wasn't stable when she blamed it on Anne Miniver.
So, as a qualified doctor, you must have seen evidence of Miss Fisher's fragile state of mind.
When?
Did you seek help for her? Did you inform anyone?
I thought I could help her myself.
By lying for her in court. Mercedes Fisher stabbed herself in an abhorrent extreme bid to have her rival incarcerated, didn't she?
No.
She was so eaten up by her jealousy of Anne Miniver that she took a knife and she stabbed herself with it, didn't she?
No.
You're not telling us the truth about this situation, are you, Mr. Browning?
It was Riley. And I should know. He tried to kill me too. I told her to stay away from him. I warned her. And when he found out, all hell broke loose. That Riley, he is the grandson of that serial killer, Silas Blissett. And you know what they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. He did it, and he'll be burning in hell for it. You mark my words. Get off me, you bleeders. I'm disabled. Get off me, you get.
Oh, come on, Jacqui, open the door. Come on, let me out.
Please, will you pipe down? You're really starting to give me a headache, you know.
I've got my phone in here, you know. I can just ring the police.
Oh, please. What are you going to say? Oh, hello, emergency services. Forget about your old age pensioners being mugged or the armed robberies going on. I'm stuck in a bog in Chester and I need your help.
Do you know, out of everybody, I thought you'd understand.
Me?
Yeah. Because you know what it's like to lose the love of your life, don't you? All those things they're saying about Riley, they're not true. As well you know it. Do you know how painful it is to hear that?
Mitzi. Riley's gone. And no matter what's said, good or bad, it's not going to bring him back, love.
I want my memories of him to be good, to be warm and loving. I don't want him tarnished by stories of him lying and cheating. Surely you understand that? We all know what Mercedes did. You know what it's like in prison. I went through hell. She deserves to pay for framing me. She deserves to pay for what she did to Riley, what she did to Bobby, what she does to everybody.
Hannah's been kicked out now. What?
Come on, Jacqui. Jacqui! Come on, let me out.
Do not let her out, do you hear me? Jacqui, good girl.
No doubt, the defence counsel will seek to portray Mercedes Fisher as someone who was not in her right mind when she framed Anne Miniver, and that her fragile state of mind should now be put into the balance. But the prosecution asks you to consider how she constructed her lie, how she plotted and schemed.
Members of the jury, you shortly have to consider the evidence that you've absorbed over the past few days. May I suggest that at the heart of this case is the defendant, Mercedes Fisher, a young woman who, in fear for her life, made a mistake.
Don't you conclude that she was in complete control of her faculties when she deliberately stabbed herself?
Was she not the subject of ongoing psychological and physical abuse?
Hasn't she been shown to be the master manipulator?
My client is not a woman of high intelligence.
She's easily exploited.
Mercedes Fisher kidnapped her own child.
She did what she thought was best to protect her son.
I ask you to convict the defendant on both counts of perverting the course of justice.
The only crime my client is guilty of is acting in the best interests of herself and her son while suffering under the cloud of depression that was Riley Costello. A man willing to enforce his threats, whose words intimidated and shook her to the core. A man who stabbed her. Mercedes Fisher's actions took place amid this setting, and I ask you, accordingly, to find her not guilty of these charges.
Theresa! What the hell do you think you're doing? Get off, Lindsay, it's me.
I shall tear you limb from limb, sweetheart.
Oh yeah, you and whose arm yours?
It's only a matter of time before you're in that dog. You know that, don't you? God.
What the hell were you thinking?
Oh, chillax.
You made a total show of yourself. A total show of all of us.
No. I made a point because that stupid lump was falling to bits.
Nana, be quiet.
Well, he was letting that skirt talk him out of a perfectly believable story.
What are you doing here? Well, Mitzi phoned Nancy, didn't she? Coming at me like she was Usain Bolt or something.
God's sake, Theresa! Oh, God, all of you!
Just give me a minute.
Look, the thing I don't get is you know the truth. You were the one who got me released. You helped me. So how? How can you sit in there and listen to a pack of lies?
You've got your freedom, isn't that enough?
They're dragging Riley's memory through the mud in there. Do you not care?
Of course I care. But why do you think I'm going through with this? Mercy couldn't cope inside. She ain't strong like you.
No, please.
She ain't. And she's my daughter. And I'll fight with whatever I've got to keep her safe. If you were a parent, you would understand.
But there's still time, Myra. You can still do the right thing.
We've made that decision quite quickly. Is that a good thing or a bad?
Good.
Really?
No, I don't know, actually.
Will the foreman of the jury please stand? Have the jury reached a verdict upon which you're all agreed?
We have.
And to the first charge of the indictment, perverting the course of justice, do you find Mercedes Maria Theresa Immaculata Fisher guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
And to the second charge of perverting the course of justice, do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
May my client be discharged, Your Honour?
Certainly. Miss Fisher, you are discharged.
I'll follow you in.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know what to say.
You had plenty to say in that dog. Tell me again. Tell me that Riley attacked me, stabbed you, and killed Lindsay. Tell me.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I just wanted to see if you could do that. If you could stand there, look me in the eye, and lie again. You, Mercedes, are truly capable of anything. But I'd be careful. Because I think you've just used up your 9 lives.
What now, eh?
Oh, we all go home and the whole damn thing starts again.
Right, come on, you lot. Head to the pub, get the drinks in.
What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
I just want to spend a bit of time with Mercy.
Where are you going?
Just been asked to leave. Apparently not everyone's in the mood to celebrate.
Well, let's just buy some bottles and go home.
Come on, lad. Put your hand in your pocket.
Oh, that was Mum. She said they're in a taxi. Ah, so you think that's going to impress us, dear?
Should think so. I did just get your sister off a hefty prison sentence.
What, by lying?
I never lie. I just present the facts as I see them.
Oh, you think you can slime your way out of everything, don't you?
Carmel, what I do for a living may not be to your taste, but at the end of the day, it's just a job. And a job I do well.
Whiskey.
What do you do?
I'm a beautician.
I could have guessed that.
Oh, please.
So, say I come into your salon. I bet you'd make me look gorgeous.
I said I was a beautician, not a miracle worker.
My point is, you do the job to the best of your ability, wouldn't you? Just like me. Because, you know, if I hadn't, Mercedes would have been thrown into a 6x4 cell with only a delusional thoughts for company.
I suppose.
So, we put the whole matter to bed, for want of a better expression.
Well, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, I was thinking perhaps you'd like to come out.
Come on. Nana's punch ain't gonna mix itself.
You coming then, geek features?
Yeah, you bet I am. I was going to ask if you want...
Actually, I think it's best family only.
What we're doing at Jackie's, I thought she lived with you.
Yeah, she does.
What's this?
There's enough in there to cover you for a bit. But this is as far as you come with me, love.
What?
I can't take you home. Not this time.
You're chucking me out?
I'm giving you a chance to prove yourself, remember? To make me proud.
All right. I want to come home with you.
I know it. But you can't. I need you. There's nothing more I can do for you, Mercy. I've run out of options, can't you see that? I love you. But I've got nothing left to give. I'm sorry.